I'm Jerri-Lynn. I am the coordinator of the Native Access program at Lakehead University. We have students who are fresh out of high school, so they have their OSSD, and they've taken applied instead of the academic route, or we have mature students who've been out of school for 2 or more years, and it's Indigenous focused. So this program allows Indigenous students who might not have the opportunity to attend university to come here. So we have lots of students who come from Dennis Franklin Cromartie High School or Pelican Falls First Nation High School because as of right now they take applied credits instead of academic. So it gives equality of opportunity and equity for these students to come here. Our students come through the program. They take 5 courses like English, Math, Science, Indigenous Learning, and University Transitions. They take it as a cohort, so there's anywhere from 15 to 30 students in the program. So I coordinate the program, ensure students are successful, and I also teach in the program, so I get to know them a little more. I teach the University Transitions program, or class, I mean. And so the students, they get to like upgrade their skills in like math and English, and once they complete the program they get 3 credits and then they can apply into their undergraduate program. So it's geared more right now to social sciences and humanities. So if students want to go in to be a teacher or go into sociology, Indigenous learning, those kind of programs. Well, we try and ensure that our Indigenous students get the support, like personal, financial, and cultural supports they need to make it in a place like this. It can be challenging, for them to come just into these 4 walls and understand like how to navigate a place like this. So, and especially with all of the residential schools and lack of trust for education, and trying to show them that education really is a life changer and can improve our lives. And it did that for me, so I'm really passionate about what I do and trying to encourage our students that this is a good place to be, and in order for us to make change in the big world, that we need to be in places like this so we can sit at those tables eventually and make change. So to me, Indigenous education is meeting the student where they are and looking at the 4 aspects: the physical, mental, intellectual, and spiritual needs of the student, and whatever that may be, because we know our Indigenous students come from many backgrounds. Some of them practice traditional spirituality and some don't, so being able to meet them where they're at and provide them the resources and the experiences they need to live in the real world, and to allow them to be themselves and show who they are in a space like this, which I know isn't always easy, but I think it's so important, and to know that we're on their side and to do things a little differently, maybe not follow the line that the university sets out, but maybe, take a different path, Well, I see this program specifically growing and opening it more to, because right now I said we have social sciences and humanities stream, so I'm hoping that we can offer a science stream because we have so many Indigenous students who could contribute greatly to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So those fields, so being able to open the pathway, I hopefully see that coming within the next few years. Say within the next 10 years, my hope and big dream is that we won't need access programs, that our Indigenous students will, get the education they need in their communities, that they'll have high school and they'll have the option to take academic routes and have the opportunity of every other Canadian. Funding leads to everything else that we need, right? So like extra supports for the program. We do have lots of really great people in the university who, if we need extra support or want to do different activities, they'll come into our classroom. So we've been able to build really great relationships. Having a full-time elder working in the program, that would be amazing. Having, somebody that I could even talk to, and then so I can better help the students, and then the students obviously, number one, it would be for the students, right? But also allowing me to have guidance to show them, the things that, would benefit them as they go through this place. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to, pull together some resources and ideas for the people we're trying to serve and, make these, my goal is to make the Native Access program here at Lakehead the best one ever, but I can dream big.